It is time for a spring training edition of Something or Nothing, as John Jastremski is back along with Sal Licata. How about this? Turn back the clock night. All right, JJ, let's start with you. Carlos Rodon's spring ERA of 6.35 is something or nothing to you?
It's something because Carlos Rodon was an embarrassment and a disgrace a season ago. So I don't like to be the guy to overreact to spring training performance. And the bottom line is if Carlos Rodon gets off to a good start, all will be fine in Yankee land. But the Yankees need Carlos Rodon. And as you watch spring training unfold, you want signs of positivity. So to see him, Sal, get shellacked, to see his spring ERA resemble what we saw last year, it's a little concerning.
Yeah, the numbers themselves don't mean anything, but it's not just the numbers this year. It's what happened last year. And then it's to talk about, oh, well, he's in great shape this year to start the spring, and his velo is up. And then you watch him go out there, and he gives up a homer again on the first pitch that he throws. So, yeah, it's a problem. If anything else, just the confidence alone from Rodon. You want him to feel good about himself going into the season, and I don't know how you could follow up last year and then start the spring the way he started it this year and have confidence going into the season.
Yeah, when he says the fastball isn't where I want it to be, okay, it's his second spring training start. Let's not panic, but still, you want to hear more positivity than that. All right, Sal, your turn. Anthony Rizzo is 6 for 12 with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Something or nothing?
I'm going to say nothing with Rizzo here. I still think Rizzo could be productive, but I need to see it in the regular season, Eamon, and I need to see it consistently. I'm not sure what Rizzo's going to be. I think he could be an X factor for this Yankee lineup. Obviously, he's been a proven guy in the past, but he was banged up last year. You know, the year before, low batting average. Everybody said with the shift, banning the shift is going to help him out. He was off to a good start, JJ, but got hurt. I'm going to say that this is nothing from Rizzo yet. I need to see it in the regular season.
The reason I'm going to say it's something is because of the concussion issue. And we saw last year, Anthony Rizzo was playing like an all-star first 2 months. He has that collision Memorial Day weekend and then was completely lost. He was one of the worst players statistically in the American League, which was hard to believe in the month of July. So for me, it's something because he's back from the concussions and he looks like the Anthony Rizzo we saw in April and May. It's spring training, but for a guy who had concussion issues, I think it's something.
Yeah, he was a completely different player after that concussion, never the same, so it's good for him to get off to a good start in the spring. All right, JJ, DJ LeMahieu's 0.83 spring batting average, something or nothing?
I'm going to say this is nothing because DJ LeMahieu has a proven track record. And DJ LeMahieu really came on for the Yankees in August and in September. So, to me, you're going to look at his performance in April and May, and that's going to be like, all right, is he all the way back? It's different to me than Anthony Rizzo, where health kind of comes into question. I don't think, Sal, it's a question of health at this point in time for DJ LeMahieu. Is he going to be able to come close to what he was in 2019, 2020? Because the Yankees really need it at the top of the order.
Yeah, this is the most clear nothing to me. I think you can make a case for Rizzo. You can make a case for Rodon. You cannot for LeMahieu. You can't read into it. The guy's a veteran. If healthy, generally he's going to hit. I'm not going to put any stock in 5 spring games for LeMahieu. You want to see him healthy? That's not the issue. To your point, I'm not worried about the numbers.
We put one on the tee for JJ when we got him started on Rodon. This one is a 2-0 fastball meatball down the plate for one Sal Licata. Buster Olney of ESPN reporting that the Mets will be in on Juan Soto due to expiring contracts in the offseason. Something or nothing?
Eamon, look, I don't want to make a big deal out of somebody else's tweet here, but it's something! I believe Soto is going to be a Met. I felt this before, and then having Buster Olney say that that's the thing he took away from Mets camp already, to me, really makes it feel like it is something. I felt like this years ago when we knew Juan Soto was going to be a free agent, that Steve Cohen was going to be involved. So before the Yankee trade, after the Yankee trade, I still felt like Steve Cohen was going to try to go get Juan Soto. And then hearing that from Buster Olney, JJ, I feel like it's something I really believe, for multiple reasons, Steve Cohen's going to land Juan Soto in the offseason.
So I was going to say something. After hearing your rationale and explanation, no, I can't do it. I have not even seen Juan Soto once in Yankee pinstripes. And I don't care about dopey spring training games. I'm talking about a game at Yankee Stadium. I have not seen that beautiful left-handed swing. So for me, it's nothing. I want to enjoy Juan Soto in Yankee pinstripes for at least a year. And let's table this conversation for November.
I just want to remind Sal that a lot of people thought LeBron was coming to the Knicks 3 times. All right, JJ, Yoshinobu Yamamoto got shelled on Wednesday, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, and 3 innings against the White Sox. Something or nothing?
I'm going to say it's nothing. because Yamamoto has time and has spring training to get acclimated. Now, I know there are concerns about whether or not he's tipping pitches, and I think that's something that Mark Pryor and the Los Angeles Dodgers are trying to figure out. But to me, Sal, look, Yamamoto got paid a gazillion dollars in the offseason. He's not getting judged by spring training performances. He will figure it out. I think he will be fine, so it's nothing.
I think it is something. Imagine he did that with the Mets or Yankees. We'd be panicking here. You paid the guy $325 million, hasn't thrown a pitch in the big leagues. I would worry about his confidence, and I certainly worry about him tipping pitches. A guy who gets paid $325 million shouldn't be tipping pitches. So getting tattooed like that, I know it's spring, but it's something.
Oh, man, we would be Panic City if he did that here in New York. Sal, you're good to go. JJ, you've been away for so long, you got to work extra tonight. You're sticking around.